me. Take those off.
Oh, there's something so nice about putting on a brand new pair of socks. I don't know what it is.
I said take those off, boy.
What you think? That's me, right? And room to grow in.
You got an attitude, I'll say that. The hell. Turn around, half behind the toilet. I guess it's pretty dark.
How'd he get away?
She got me just like Houdini. Turn my back, he's gone. I had him right here.
You had him handcuffed. Here. Can I see your handcuffs? We have a last known address for Pinker Ross.
What's up?
You're on the news, man. They're saying you got killed.
Where is she?
She's gone. Long gone, man. She left me like 4 years ago. You mad because her and me shacked up? I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, what's mine?
I might have her address.
You got nothing in there but your mind.
Out of my house.
Oh, you gonna shoot me? You gonna do something? Ah!
Ross' last known address. Security guard's car.
Mueller.
So tight.
Pistol in his hand. Slide-lock telephone shell casings everywhere, but I don't see any bullet holes in any.
Don't recognize him from his driver's license, do you?
Oh, God. This is his house.
Never was used to live here. He's come back looking for something.
$90,000. Wire office robbery 8 years ago. The money hasn't been recovered.
I think he spent that in prison.
I don't think Mr. Runkle did either, judging by the decor.
Maybe she knows that's this house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet Rose is looking for her.
Yeah, this is Specialist Data Scully with the FBI. There's been a murder here at 19th Washington Avenue in Jackson. Crime scene support outside Streets Crossing. Thank you. Got a name to go with the face. June Guritch. There's no current address though, and no record of her since 1986.
Maybe she changed her name. Maybe she was afraid she'd end up like that.
The state police have put out an APB of rules.
You might warn them not to shoot to kill. He seems to find that annoying.
Look, Mulder, even if those were bullets.
They are. It's just that their composition's been changed, just like the handcuffs and just like the prison wall.
Even if these were bullets, there is no way that they could pass through walls in the way that you're describing. Not without leaving him sprawled dead on the ground for us to find.
I think they just went right through him. Like his wrist went through the handcuffs, and like he walked right through that prison wall.
He walks through solid objects.
Changing their composition fundamentally, making steel brittle, turning lead bullets into powder.
And flesh into carbon.
I don't know how else to explain what happened to that prison superintendent or to poor Mr. Merkel over there who's got no face anymore.
But where's the science in all of this, Mulder? You're talking alchemy.
I'm not saying that it can't be explained scientifically. Maybe it's the tornado. You suggested it yourself. Unusual climatic conditions. High electrical potential.
I'm sorry I didn't roll it up.
Okay. We're going to agree on who he's looking for.
June Guritch.
And do we have any idea of how to find Jim Kerwood?
She has a sister named Jackie, and I have the address. Hello? No, Jackie, it is never a good time.
The Jackson City police just called me. Yeah, they're looking for you.
What'd you tell them?
Nothing. But they brought up Pinker. And they want to know what he might want.
Pinker's dead. I heard it on the news today.
Well, maybe you better call him. Just in case he's not.
I gotta go.
June?
he walked right through the wall.
Well, Markle's car is parked down the street, that's how he got here. I don't know how he left.
Maybe he left some photos from another car.
Why would he leave without getting information on it?
Or maybe he's still in the neighborhood. I think the local PD can search, but we have to get going.
Where to?
Meridian. It's where June Guritch lives. Or June Burdett, as she's now called.
Yes?
Agent Scully and Mulder with the FBI. We are looking for a June Guritch, also known as June Burdett.
Also known as June. Look, what's this all about?
An escaped convict by the name of Wilson Pinker Rawls. We believe that he may be pursuing Miss Guritch with the intention of harming her.
Which I don't understand.
June?
Pinker's alive, isn't he? Jackie, she and her son, they're fine.
Who's Walls to you?
A mistake. Biggest one of many. Together. Are you sure you know who you're looking for? I remember one time this guy cuts Pinker off on the highway. I mean, just cut him off, you know, kind of thing that happens to everybody every day. He followed this guy for 62 miles, right over the state line, 62 miles. Me pleading with him the whole way to stop. Follows the guy up to his house. The guy gets out of his car smiling, and he doesn't know what's coming to him. Pinker pulls a picket off a white picket fence and cracks that guy's skull open with it. He's not gonna stop.
What does Rose want? The money? 90,000 from the Bay St. Louis robbery?
I didn't even know about that till they came to the door to arrest him, okay? I mean, Pinker was already in prison before I found that money. By accident. So you took it? Eventually, yeah. I thought about it for about a week or two.
Where's the money now?
Put a down payment on this place. Bought a couple sofas. Chintz curtains. PC for Robert. I just wanted another chance.
Look, I have a job. I've got responsibilities. I can't just disappear like this.
The best you both stay under 24-hour guard until Laws is apprehended. It's for your protection.
No, it's for her protection. Let's be clear here. This guy Rawls or wherever, he's not looking for me. She took his money.
Robert, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I've got my own place. I promise to stay the hell away from here. Okay? How about it? Look, I just want to get out of here, okay? I didn't break any laws.
Don't discuss this with anyone, Mr. Werther.
Forgetting it ever happened.
Keys.
Get her out of here.
Walter?
He's trying to tell us something. So look at this. I'm assuming we're always making this with his finger, just like the other one. Look here.
He stopped the mirror.
The mirror stops in. I mean, what makes an object solid? I mean, what prevents one solid object from passing through another solid object usually?
Electrostatic repulsion. Individual electrons repelling one another like magnets.
Electrons. What if Rawls' ability somehow has to do with electricity? What would preclude it or contain it?
Resistance against electrical current. A good insulator like rubber, like glass.
Exactly. Rawls couldn't pass through this.
Say that your theory is correct, that he can walk through walls. Why go through all this effort over an old rubber score? It's $90,000. He could get that anyway, right?
It's not about the money. It's never about the money.
Yet he turned this place upside down, which means he was looking for something. And I think it has to do with this. It's a lien on unpaid hospital bills dating back to 1992. The patient name is June Guritch. And this is an ICD-9 number, the hospital diagnostic code. And this particular one means,
Pregnancy.
right, specifically C-section.
This is 7 years ago. It's just a few months after Rawls was sent to prison for it.
Oh, well, it's mine. This man's looking for his child, Walter.
And will return in time to take part in meetings at the UN. A statewide manhunt is underway at this point as a state convict looks into the walls. A man previously thought to be a victim of doomsday storm continues to elude authorities. He is to be considered armed and extremely dangerous.
I'd like to call my sister.
Sorry, man. No calls.
It's a non-smoking room, man.
It's like, God, put up a fight. Guess it wasn't enough. I can't tell you what happened here. The Rawls got in. He took the woman with him.
Where they headed?
Stole a station wagon. Last thing headed south.
He has to attempt for June to leave him to his child.
Yeah, we gotta get there first.
Yeah, but where? We don't have a name or an address. I mean, June may not either, for that matter, if the child was adopted. I think our best finished to go through state records, but it's gonna take some time.
We're gonna need some equipment, special issue.
I apologize. Look, I'm really scared right now. Okay, talk to me. Please say something, anything. Look, I'm sorry about the money. Your money, I shouldn't have taken it. It was wrong. I was wrong. Pinker, I can pay you back.
What was it? What'd you have? You dumb bitch, you don't even know what I'm talking about. What'd you have? Was it a boy or a girl? A boy. What's his name? You know his name, don't you? Trevor what? Trevor Andrew Ross. You never were gonna tell me. I'd have gone to my grave never knowing. But years later, million to one shot. I hear on the farm from a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy. You know what that means? It means God wanted me to know. He fixed us out here. And then he fixed us out here passage. And I'm here. God's will. He's my son. Now you can pay me too.
Yeah, can you also check your alias, please? It's Burdette.
Live birth?
B-U-R-D-E-T.
That's all you can tell me? Yeah, can you check on that, please?
That's what you were looking for?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. No mention of Burdette or Guritch.
All right, slugs. Rubber. Uh-huh. Yeah. No? Thank you. He's a boy. That's all I got.
Seal files?
No official files, no adoption records, no records of foster care in Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, nothing.
Well, maybe she didn't go through official channels. And maybe the kid's with a friend or a relative somewhere.
Come on, Trevor. You're a man. Put your toys away. Dinner's almost ready. Trevor? Okay. No, go wash your hands. I'll get it.
Thank you, Mrs. Agent Mulder.
Jim.
I'm so sorry.
You sent me a trip. Where is he? My boy, where is he? I appreciate all you've done. Taking care of me. You're a good mother. Better than some I could say. it smells good in here. What are you gonna have?
Yeah, Jude.
Hey, baby.
Now you. Sit right down like you was supper. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. Don't be upset. I ain't mad at you, buddy.
It's okay, Trevor. Mom's here. Okay.
Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay, buddy. All right, you come over here. We'll have a man. Just have a nice talk. Okay. You're Trevor, right? Trevor Andrew. That's your name. My name is Pinker. But you can call me Pinky. Anyway, you and me were gonna take a trip.
Pinker.
Shut up, please. You got some stuff you want to pack up? Some toys and stuff? Trevor? Jackie?
Trevor, go. Come pack some stuff, okay?
He's a good boy.
Hey, buddy.
Get him out of here, Scully. Don't make me shoot you. Don't make me shoot you.
want?
Maybe another chance.
Babies are so cute. Annette, wenn du immer noch da bist, das ist der Tammy und diese hier ist die Nabi. Nabi bedeutet Schmetterlinge auf Koreanisch und Tammy bedeutet hungrig. Hungrig. Ending with go do some carpentry was a chef's kiss! Exclamation point.
Yet you still refuse to believe my theory? That, well, this is a psychic surgery?
Well, psychic surgery is some man dipping his hand in a bucket of chicken guts and pretending to remove tumors from a sick and gullible.
Or it's a grossly misunderstood area of alternative medicine.
Well, medicine, as you're referring to it, is about keeping people alive.
Well, absent another theory, how else do we account for the impossible extraction of this man's heart?
I don't know.
This could be the perfect crime.
Oh, crime is only as perfect as the man of the mind that commits it. It would never work perfectly.
Neat! Exclamation point. Are there also casinos? Question mark. Is that the Vegas part? Question mark. Casinos, comma, Native Americans pay back for smallpox blankets, comma, broken treaties, and alcohol. You're right, comma, that sounds exactly like the right sort of easy destination for middle school and elementary school children. this a gradual natural development combo or a planned sort of set of attractions? Taffy pulling is so fun to watch. German Imperial Eagle.
I had to do it. He would have hurt Trevor. He would. God only knows what he was thinking. What did he want?
Maybe another chance.
I'm pretty certain that someone who understood is the one who chose the music. Are you guys still awake? Oh, I guess it's not that, no wait, it's not that late, sorry. So yeah, of course you're still awake. Congratulations on being awake at a normal time. Are you?
Admin treat. I'm doing a bit now. We're playing cards.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I was just checking in on you. Or do you think you're ever going to get the economy class vlog done someday?
Not a clue. Hopefully. Wait, Eric, did you bid more? Well, it's up to you, but I don't know. I'm 6 or 7. Eric's trying to think. This might take a bit. Okay. Do you think you want to talk about politics?
Wow, that's cold. That's just cold. No, you just sent me a message and I thought you were asleep because I didn't do the time difference right for the West Coast, so.
Yeah, in fact, we're waiting for Nathaniel to show up because he's desperate to continue the D&D adventure.
Oh.
Because Brian's not going to be available for the... Did I go, Neil? Yeah, I forgot. Okay, yeah. Okay, so. Why not? Who kept that? That was the second key I played. What are we doing? I don't know.
That would be fun. I didn't think that Nathaniel was into D&D, so that's pretty fun, a development.
Yeah, he is deep. Really into it. And he enjoys it. Economists. I don't know anybody who plays over here.
Oh, yeah.
What's the problem? I'm a good DM. I should charge. I could probably be a professional DM.
I'm pretty certain you could be a professional DM, just like I can be a professional medievalist.
You are a professional.
I know, yes, that was my point. Yes, I know. That's why I said, just like I can be a professional medievalist, you could charge for D&D. I'm getting more professional by the day. Did you tell the family about the weird way Facebook has suddenly decided I'm worth it?
No. Did I tell you that we're making money off of Facebook now, seriously? Wow.
Okay, Henson.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's enough to live at the poverty level in India instead of below the poverty level. Yeah, especially if I supplement it with some good old begging. It's funny how people don't realize how little creators actually get paid by these various platforms to do the thing that everyone wants them to do.
Yeah. Yeah, every time you post it, it astounds them.
Like, oh my god, that's all you get? Yeah. all I get. Why do you think I need patrons and channel members, guys?
I only have 3. Get passed back to me. Over this game was so freaking easy. But still, rather than pass back, so Dee and I were holding shit all for cards.
Okay, handsome, well, I'll let you get back to your cards.
What's the plan today, love?
I mean, all the things I have to do on any given day.
Feed the cats, pet the cats, let them into the hallway.
Yeah, sure, that's my entire existence. Yep. Not,
According to Tommy, it is.
well, actually, wait, you need to put on the kitties of the palace.
Are they on right now?
Oh, yeah, they're on.
Aww.
You should shift it. You should shift.
They're so cute.
They're yin yanging.
Oh, look at her stretch. Now he's stretching.
I need to send two pictures of one.
She is a cutie.
Did you see that Wagyu sign the concrete?
I did. He's such a cutie. Such a cutie.
And then Coda tried to do it as well, but he left a deep impression.
He left a very deep impression.
Yeah. Coda's.
Definitely not as light-footed as a cat.
Oh, poor Coda. Coda thinks he is a cat, and that's a problem.
Here, Rachel. So, look at the picture we just sent you.
Oh, poor little baby. Look at him. Actually, you know what's weird? It looks like you photoshopped this.
It does.
It looks like he's been cut out and just placed very poorly in this picture.
It's a live photo from iPhone, so he kind of yawned a little bit, laid his head down.
Such a cutie. Look at that baby. Look at the garden. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a
the garden's incredible.
he's a carrot cat.
It's a carrot.
He did a Freddie Mercury in the cat tower earlier.
It is.
Which means he sang Bohemian Rhapsody, or?
We keep doing that video would go viral.
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
definitely go viral. Yeah.
Especially if it hit the.
Well, his mouth is as big as Freddie Mercury's, so
Yeah.
there's a possibility. Oh, Henson, did you call the Pendleton Wool Mill to determine where they actually are? If it is in fact the one in Milwaukee?
No, I just found the actual woolen mill site. I found the address. I have it saved.
Okay.
And I remember correctly, there is like a really nice, there's a really nice, thingy with the stuff that does things. Used bookstore.
I mean, it's Portland, right? Like, there's gotta be a nice bookstore in Portland. We watched Portlandia, we learned this.
That's right.
We are informed travelers. We understand.
You want your book, your bid?
So they sell Melton wool, Handsome? And I'm telling you, this is not a question. I'm just telling you. MEL. I'm telling. Are you listening?
I'm listening. They have what?
Melton wool.
Good forward.
You think melted wool?
Melton wool. Yes.
Melton wool.
And
Like my
wool, like fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we said melted wool, and
No.
I'm like, that's
Okay, now,
wool.
go back to your worst cards.
Yeah, wool will definitely not melt. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Henson, they have melted wool is definitely one of the kinds of wool we're interested in.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that once I get there, I'll have you on the phone and we can go through the stuff together.
Well,
You're not teaching a class or something tomorrow, right?
Calendar. Nope, tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow my time. I guess both of our times at this point. I'm confused. Let me think about this. No wait. So
Yeah, the 17th for us.
yeah, it's the 18th for me. Yeah. So tomorrow our time, which means wait, what time are you planning? You're planning to get there. Yeah, I guess that math works out. Okay, yeah, that math works out, I guess. Yeah, you should aim to get there relatively, I mean, not like late, but, because, I won't even be awake until 2
Well, I
p.m.,
also want to
2:30.
go through the bookstore, and maybe another bookstore, and I'll want to eat because, it's early and stuff. Did we lose you?
No, I'm here.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
Did you take everything?
Pizza's good.
So it's good. They start taking something.
Eric's dominating the board. So yeah, once you wake up, just send me a message saying that you're awake, and I'll immediately go from wherever I'm at to the wool mill.
Well, I mean, so I will wake up, your time is like the middle of my night. Yeah, so it will be more like afternoon your time when I'm awake.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, okay.
if wake up early, whenever you wake up, just let me know, and I'll be at the wool mill.
Oh, okay.
If it starts to get too late, I'll be at the wool mill anyway.
Yeah, just saying what time do they close?
Oh, you asked the crazy questions. Let's see, what are their hours? I don't think what their hours. Their hours weren't listed earlier. No, there it goes. Tomorrow's Tuesday, 10 to 5.
Okay. I'll probably be up around. I will definitely be up by 7 a.m. By 3 p.m. your time.
Okay. Well, you get one more, we said them.
But I'm gonna do my nails, so.
Their eco-wise might be nice too. We'll have to check that out.
Usually that's by the way.
He covered his knee.
That's it, I thought you.
Hey, there you go, Sam. I can play more. It's yours. Thanks. So you went set, but you got your nails, so you only go back 50.
You don't go up.
Yes, you go up 50, so you're 452. You have 1, 2, of 65. Barely. Unfortunately.
He's a
Sweetly concrete today.
Okay, handsome. I'm going to go and make dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever this meal is.
Okay. Enjoy the food.
Okay, have fun playing
Love
games.
you.
Bye everyone, love you.
Bye. Yeah. Have a good breakfast. Yeah.
I went up on the elevator with someone next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never quite.
You met him?
Briefly, yeah. It's a writer.
What's he write?
Insane.
These are my autopsy reports from the second victim. As you can see, the heart was removed in the same manner as the previous victim. No incisions, no stone marks, no cutting of any kind. No prints, no DNA material, no hair and fiber.
Did you still refuse to believe my theory that what this is a psychic surgery?
Under second surgery, some man dipping his hand in a bucket of chicken guts and pretending to remove tumors from the sick and gullible.
Or it's a grossly misunderstood area of alternative medicine.
Well, medicine, as you're referring to it, is about keeping people alive.
Well, absent another theory, how else do we account for the impossible extraction of this man's heart?
I don't know.
No evidence. No evidence to speak of. This could be the perfect crime.
No crime is only as perfect as the man in the mind that commits it. Even if it were perfect, even if he made not one mistake, there's still his motive. You find his motive and you find the murderer.
That's why I didn't want to come here, Kevin.
I'm not even doing
Well,
anything.
you're thinking about it.
There's a console between us. I mean, how much can I do? You make it sound like I'm an attacker.
Well, we talked about this.
I told you I loved you.
Oh, Kevin. do. You know what I am talking about.
That's the way I kiss, Maggie.
Well, I get the message.
Where are you going?
No, I can't talk to you.
Maggie! Maggie! Maggie, come on!
Scully.
16-year-old kid out on Lover's Lane.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm sure many a person's had their heart broken out here, but not quite like this. I was hoping you'd be here to explain it in medical terms to the local PD.
I'm not sure that I could. Did anybody see anybody?
No, nothing. I mean, it's like there's nowhere to start on this case. Nothing to ask, nothing to say.
Well, there's got to be something, Mulder. Something about his victims. Why he chooses them, a pattern. An envelope's been slipped under your door.
Yeah, from who?
It's unmarked. Some kind of a pendant. Like a charm.
Her prompt mind rang through all kinds of possibilities. Was this trinket from the killer? Was there a message contained in equivocal symbolism? Was he a religious fanatic who had in fervent haste licked the envelope, leaving the telltale DNA that would begin his unraveling? She had a condign certainty the killer was a male, and now as she held the cold metal at her fingertips, she imagined him doing the same, trying to picture his face. It would be a plain face, an average face, a face people would be prone to trust. She knew this inherently, being naturally trusting herself. But the image she conjured up was no better than the useless sketch composites that littered her files. Preconsciously, she knew this wasn't her strength as an investigator. She was a marshal of cold facts, quick to organize, connect, shuffle, reorder and synthesize their relative hard values into discrete categories. Imprecision would only invite sexist criticism, but she was soft, malleable, not up to her male counterparts. Even now, as she pushed an errant strand of tissue hair behind her ear, she worried her partner would know instinctively what she could only guess. To be thought of as simply a beautiful woman was bridling, unthinkable. But she was beautiful, fatally, stunningly prepossessing. Yet the compensatory respect she commanded only deepened the yearnings of her heart. To let it open, to let someone in.
It's called a milagro. It's a Spanish word for miracle. It's worn as a lucky charm.
Can you hear from me?
He was dropped off in reception by a man in his late 20s, early 30s, average looking, average build. They weren't able to get a good ID. There were no fingerprints and no DNA from his saliva.
I don't think it's the killer, Scully.
Did you see that it's a burning heart?
I see it as a burning heart, but we're dealing with a killer that leaves absolutely no clues. Why would
Well
you
spotted!
say-
Exclamation point.
Or maybe it has something to do with this next
If I were to
one.
actually go through
Maybe it's not me at all.
off the top of my
Maybe
head, I
so,
feel
too.
like at least 50% of
Maybe
her
it's a secret
wardrobe
wire.
is black. Period.
I didn't
And
check.
yeah, The process
Actually,
to
let me
create
know
black
now
from
you
natural
look
dye
and see the
stuffs in
photos
the
and everything,
15th
so what's
century
autopsy glass?
was extremely expensive and laborious period.
Thank
It
you
often
for making my
involves-
schedule, but I think I'm gonna have to be late for that appointment.
It usually involved one particular method for creating the best black was apparently to dye your fabric red with madder or even Hermes. And then over dye it with woad and oak gall with the addition of iron oxide, period.
I often come here to look at this painting. It's called My Divine Heart, after the miracle of St. Margaret Mary. You know the story? The revelation of the Sacred Heart? Christ
As
came
you
to Margaret
probably
Mary.
know, it would have
His
made
heart
the
sank and
fabric
flamed with love
very
that was no
brittle.
longer able to contain its burning flames of charity.
Relatively
Margaret Mary
shortened
So
the
filled with
lifespan of the
divine
fabric
love for herself.
considerably,
asked the Lord to take her heart,
have shortened the
Yes, we
lifespan
did.
of the fabric considerably,
placing it alongside his until it burned with the flames
because
of
over
his
time
passion.
it will literally just rust away.
Then he restored it to Margaret Mary, sealing her wound with the touch of his blessed hand.
Why are you telling me this?
You came here specifically to see this painting, didn't you?
Yes. How did you know that?
I saw you enter, the way you knew where it was.
I know you. You live next to somebody I work with. Why are you following me?
I'm not. I'd only imagined that you'd come here today.
You imagined it.
Yes. I'm a writer. That's what I do. Imagine how people behave. I have to admit I've noticed you. I do that. Notice people. I saw that you wear a gold cross around your neck, so I was taking a chance with the painting, explaining something you may have already known. I saw Georgetown working permits on your car dated from 1993, and a government exempt sticker that lets you park anywhere you like. You don't live in this area, but as a federal employee, you have reason to frequent it. You're fit, with muscular calves, so you must exercise or run. There's a popular running group right nearby that you might use at lunch or after work. You'd have noticed this church in passing, and though parking is always a problem in this part of town, your special privileges would make it easy to visit, not as a place of worship, but because you have an appreciation for architecture and the arts. And while the grandeur is what you take away from a visit, this painting's religious symbolism reflects subconscious oppression, jogged by the gift you received this morning.
That was from you.
I have to admit to a secret attraction. I'm sorry I didn't include a note explaining that, but you didn't know me then.
Yeah, and I don't know you now. And I don't care to.
I see this is making you uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. It's just I'm taking it with you. That never happens. You're like that, right?
You know, joking about being late, I was about to start slicing and dicing myself.
I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I was doing some research and learning that I owe you an apology.
For what?
The Milagro charm. You were right about its insignificance.
No, I think I was wrong. I think it's very significant. I think it may be a communication from the killer. Most of my research shows that most credible practitioners of psychic surgery believe themselves to be imbued with the Holy Spirit, with their hands becoming representatives of God.
All of this is nothing more than a tool used by a lovelorn Romeo who who just happens to be your next door neighbor.
Who, the writer?
Yes. My secret admirer, who claims to know the mysteries of my heart.
Kidding.
No, I wish I were. He cornered me today and told me my life story. It was kind of frightening, actually.
Is he our killer?
No. Frightening as in too much information and intimate detail. What kills you is his audacity.
Did you get his name?
No, but that shouldn't be too hard to find out, should it?
I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Patrick. Patrick.
You're right. Anything I'd know?
I don't think so. You're an FBI agent. Working on anything interesting?
Murder case.
Anything I'd know?
Possibly.
The overture in the church had urged the beautiful agent's partner into an act of Hegelian self-justification. Expeditiously violating the Fourth Amendment against mail theft, he prepared to impudently infract the first. But if she predictably aroused her sly partner's suspicions, Special Agent Dana Scully had herself been simply aroused. All morning, the stranger's unsolicited confidence had played the dampened strings of her instrument until the middle C of consciousness was struck square and resonant. She was flattered. His words had presented her a pretty picture of herself. Quite unlike the practiced mask of uprightness that mirrored back to her from the medical examiners, the investigators, and all the lawmen who dared no such utterances. She felt an involuntary flush and rebuked herself for the girlish indulgence. But the images came perforce and she let them play. Let them flood in like sacred, or more a sugary confession of her adolescence when her senses were new and ungoverned by fear and self-denial. Ache, pang, prick, twinge. How ironic the Victorian vocabulary of behavioral pathology now so perfectly described the palpations of her own desire. The stranger had looked her in the eye and knew her more completely than she knew herself. She felt wild, feral, guilty as a criminal. And the stranger unleashed in her what was already there, or only helped her discover a landscape she no necessity blinded herself to. What would her partner think of her?
Still got to learn.
It's not so nice around.
Paget.
It's actually anything but. How is it you think you know me so well, Mr. Paget?
I'm writing about you.
Right. Since when?
Since I first noticed you. You live in my old neighborhood.
And you moved into this building by coincidence?
No,
You moved here because of me.
there wasn't anything available in your building. And it's not like you spent a lot of time at home. I should have said something, but I just couldn't get it all down fast enough. To really write someone, I have to be in their head. I have to know them more completely than they know themselves.
This is all about me.
Well, you're an important part.
May I read it?
It's not finished. I can't tell you how helpful it is having you here. Being able to talk with you like this. I just didn't say anything.
I don't have anywhere to sit. Open the door.
You haven't finished your coffee.
I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Why? Your arm hurting? Yeah, it's dead. Look at them all. A view only a writer can appreciate.
If you know me so well, then why am I standing here? My instincts tell me to go.
Motive is never easy. Sometimes it occurs to me only later. Easy. Imagine that.
Father,
Scully,
what are you doing?
you alright?
Yes. Father. What are you doing?
This man under arrest.
Yes, I've seen this tape.
Yeah. That's how you found your victims. Your personals, they all took up nursing homes.
They were loved.
You targeted them.
I only write about them.
No, you targeted them.
Not without his lawyer.
I don't need a lawyer. I'm telling the truth.
This is your confession.
You know, that's my novel.
It's all in there. Every detail, every murder, all laid out. How'd you do it, Mr. Paget?
If I sit long enough, it just comes to me.
The murders.
I only knew what was in my mind and wished to express it clearly.
How about the stranger, is that you? Ken Hacienda.
The self-proclaimed Brazilian psychic surgeon.
Is that your accomplice?
I guess you could say that. He's a central character.
Did you direct him to do it?
Jungians would say it's the characters who choose the writer, not the other way around. So I guess you could argue he directed me.
Which is the truth?
By their nature, words are imprecise and layered with meaning. The signs of things, not the things themselves. It's difficult to say who's in charge.
Why, Mr. Pinker? Maybe that's a question you can't answer.
That's the only question I can. Hey, come on, my book. Did you like it?
I'm a little Guritch.
Well, then where are you going?
Find his accomplice, the Brazilian psychic surgeon.
I did that. That's what I've been doing. Dr. Ken Nascimento, Sao Paulo, Brazil, emigrated here in 1996.
Where's he now?
He's dead.
Okay.
2 years taken from having them fax me a certificate of death.
Dad, you couldn't have done this alone.
Well, maybe he didn't do it at all.
Scully, it's all on the page. How else would he know it?
Maybe he imagined it, like he said, like Shakespeare or Freud or Jung. I mean, maybe he has some gift and he was clearly living human nature.
No one can predict human behavior. No one can tell you what another person's going to do.
Wasn't that what you do, Major? As a behavioral profiler, you imagine the killer's mind so well that you know what they're going to do next.
If he imagines it, it's a priori before the fact. I think that's pretty clear from what he learned about you.
I read a chapter. What's his name?
As he said, maybe president of this strange young man who first for the I'll say that's a good kid.
Prisoner's written something I think you should see.
What is it?
It says it's a statement. And that's putting something out.
Squeeze lyrics so hard, money might break into 1,000 pieces. Its contents run through broken promises, into the hollow places it knows to fill. How could she know this pain then? That love, unlike matter or energy, was an endless supply in the universe. A germ which grows from nothingness, which cannot be eradicated, even from the darkest of hearts. If she had known this, and she would say she would believe it, she would not have chanced to remain as she sat granted until such an hour.
can tell you right now, everything's going to
Listen to me. Where's the behavior profiling? Imagine the killer's taking over to next.
If he imagines it as a priori before the fact, I think that's pretty clear from what he wrote about you. You know you're writing about it.
I read a chapter. Where's his name?
Let's just say I just think I'm gonna make it let's go with a stranger on bed and French fourth floor. I'm assuming that's a priori too.
I think you know me better than I would.
Prisoner's written something I think you should see.
What is it?
He says it's a statement. I think he's putting somebody on.
Grave squeezed at her eggshell heart like it might break into 1,000 pieces. Its contents running like broken promises into the hollow places as puppies to fill. How could she know this pain would end? That love, unlike matter or energy, was an endless supply in the universe. A germ which grows from nothingness, which cannot be eradicated, even from the darkest of hearts. If she had known this, and who could say she would believe it, she would not have chanced to remain at her sad grave until such an hour, so that she might not have to learn the second truth before the first, that to have love was to carry a vessel that could be lost or stolen, or worse, spilled blood red on the ground, and that love was not immutable. It could become hate, as day becomes night, as life becomes death. No-show. Home running rush.
There's signs of a possible struggle at the gravesite, but the area has been so trammeled by the funeral that collecting evidence is going to be virtually impossible. I think this is a big jerk-off.
Maybe his statements to prove that he's telling the truth. That he truly just imagined it.
The only thing that he imagined was us out here. Looking like idiots.
Don't move until I tell you. I'm a federal agent.
Mulder, listen to me. What'd I do? Mulder.
The truck, check the truck, Scully.
Mulder, he works here. Did you know, Mulder, that the body was in the trunk?
I imagined it.
Still no evidence that Paget directed the killer.
What do you need, a signed work order? Of course he directed him.
Mulder, you are making critical assumptions without any facts. What about time of death? What are you doing?
Now you're about to argue my usual side, aren't you?
Mulder, why couldn't he have imagined it? Why couldn't he just be in the killer's head.
You read his book. You read what he wrote about you. Are you trying to tell me that he got inside your head that what I read is true?
Of course not.
I don't know how they communicate. This is the only way I can think to catch him. Mr. Paget? Good. We apologize for our mistake. You're free to finish your book.
Thank you. I made a mistake myself.
What's that, Mr. Paget?
In my book, I'd written that Agent Scully falls in love, but that's obviously impossible. Agent Scully is already in love. What are you doing here?
You seem surprised to see me.
Yes, completely.
Why? I'm your kind.
What do you want?
I'm here to help you finish.
I can't figure out your motive.
You imagine me so perfectly in every way. So perfectly that you bring me to life. Why did you choose me?
I needed a perfect crime. And she's a doctor. She'd be horrified by what you do.
I'm horrified. I just want to know why I do it.
So I can meet her.
It's not a reason. It's an excuse. Baby,
No, I was just sitting there, staring.
now what is this?
Big mistake. I misjudged her character, her interest in me.
Now we're on to something.
She's only trying to get his attention, but doesn't know it.
The old unconscious at work.
I wanted to love her.
The one you can't finish his book, Paget.
Why do I want their hearts? You tell me, why do you do it?
I'm your character. You tell me. My reason is your reason.
I want to feel love.
No. No. You had it right up to there. You were a tool of the truth. And when it finally arrives, when I arrive, you see,
But what is the truth?
man imagines that he too can open up his heart and expose the burning passion, the flames of charity, by the Creator himself. But this is not in his power.
But I have love in my heart.
Yes, as a thief has riches, a user of money, you have it. But man's only power, only true power, is to destroy it.
Then what's the end of my story?
There can only be one true ending, if it is to be perfect.
She dies.
See, it almost writes itself. See up to now. You came down here to give these instructions to your accomplice?
No, he told me how it ends.
What?
My apartment.
You were alone up there.
A story can have only one true ending. Even as the stranger felt compelled to commit his final words to paper, he didn't know it must never be read. To see the sum of his work was to see inside his own emptiness, the heart of a destroyer, not a creator. And yet reflected back upon him at last, he could see his own ending. And in this final act of destruction, a chance to give what he could not receive.
That's it, Moose. We're getting close now. Bring it, son.
Who's gonna find the fight if you nailed it to his ass?
Cut your pie hole, Pondy. You just gotta learn. Come straight over the top, Moose. Straight over the top. Come on.
Excellent.
Back up. Bexley's up. Back up.
You sure your boy got the right prescription in those spectacles?
Don't worry, X. See, I told him to throw it right at your big, nappy home run in the head. You can bet 100 clams that ball's going anywhere but there.
me a famous name. Just won't be me.
Some serial killer.
Boys, what? Find a baseball game here. Get a beat with you, sir. Is that black Babe Ruth hiding behind you? Josh Exley. That's all we come for. You can't have. We're the Yankees. Want to let a nigger play ball. So we just figured we gotta play with them a little bit some first. All you niggers, the nigger lovers, can go home. Next we want. That's what I'm talking about. Move straight over the top. Come up straight over the top with it. Guns, get the guns. Boys ain't so tough without your shotguns, are you, fellas? You ain't nothing but a coward. Hiding behind your mama's bed sheet. See your face. Well,
Mother, it is such a gorgeous day outside. Have you ever entertained the idea of trying to find life on this planet?
I've seen the life on this planet, Scully, and that is exactly why I'm looking elsewhere. Did you bring enough ice cream to share with the rest of the class?
It's not ice cream. It's a non-fatty fruity rice dreamsicle.
Ugh. But the air in my mouth tastes better than that. You sure know how to live it up, Scully.
Oh, you're Mr. Live It Up. Oh, you're really Mr. Squeeze every last drop out of this sweet life, aren't you? And on this precious Saturday, you've got us grabbing life by the testes, stealing reference books from the FBI library in order to go through New Mexico newspaper obituaries for the years 1940 to 1949. And for what joyful purpose?
Looking for anomalies, Scully. Do you know how many so-called flying disc reports there were in New Mexico in the 1940s?
I don't care. Mulder, this is a needle in a haystack. These poor souls have been dead for 50 years. Let them rest in peace. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Well, I won't sit idly by as you hurl cliches at me. Preparation is the father of inspiration.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
The road of excess leads to the palace of wisdom.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we may die.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for non-fat till foodie restrooms.
Mulder! Mulder! You cheat! I can't believe you've been reading about baseball this whole
I'm
time.
reading the box scores, Scully. You like it. It's like the Pythagorean theorem for jocks. It distills all the chaos and action of any game in the history of all baseball games into one tiny, perfect, rectangular sequence of numbers. I can look at this box, and I can recreate exactly what happened on some sunny summer day back in 1947. It's like the numbers talk to me. They comfort me. They tell me that even though lots of things can change, some things do remain the same. It's
Boring. Mulder, can I ask you a personal question?
of course not.
Did your mother ever tell you to go outside and play?
Is that Arthur Dale?
Mulder? You just defaced property of the U.S. government.
rebel.
Why the hell took you so long?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking for Arthur Dales.
I'm Arthur Dales.
No, you're not.
Don't be a wise ass, son.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I know Arthur Dales, and you're not Arthur Dales.
Arthur Dales is my brother. My name also happens to be Arthur Dales. The same name, different guy. The other Arthur, he moved to Florida, lucky bastard. Now, our parents weren't exactly big in the imagination department of the King James. So to help you wrapping your little head around this stupefying mystery, Agent Mulder, you had a sister named Arthur and a goldfish.
How do you know my name?
My brother told me all about you. He said you were the biggest jackass in the Bureau since he retired. Yeah, we're big fans. Sometimes we stay awake for hours at night just talking about you. Just fascinating. Now, unless you're hiding some Chinese food, let's call it a day.
Mr. Dales, I have a photo here of your brother. Maybe it's you. It's from many years ago, and you're standing in Roswell, New Mexico.
Roswell, that's me. I was a cop once in Roswell.
Okay, and you're standing with Negro League legend Josh Exley, who disappeared without a trace during a season in which he reportedly hit 60 home runs. 61 home runs in 1948.
47.
47, whatever. I don't really care about the baseball so much, sir. What I care about is this man in the picture with you. I believe to be an alien bounty hunter.
Of course you don't care about the baseball, Mr. Mulder. You only bothered my brother about the important things, like government conspiracies, and alien bounty hunters, and the truth with a capital T.
Wait a minute, I like baseball.
Like baseball, huh?
Yeah.
How many home runs did Mickey Mantle hit?
163. Righty, 373 lefty, 536 total.
What you fail to understand, you joyless myopia, is that baseball is the key to life. Rosetta Stone, if you will. If you just understood baseball better, all your other questions, the aliens, the conspiracies, they would all, in their way, be answered by the baseball gods.
Yes, sir, that may be true. I'm thinking that your experience in Roswell could be germane to a conspiracy between men in our government and these shape-shifting alien beings.
Oh, don't bore me, son. My brother Arthur started the X-Files, the Federal Bureau of Obfuscation, when we were born. Working for the FBI, looking for aliens, we were watching my best friend's Martians. You say shapeshift. Agent Mulder, do you believe that love can make a man shapeshift?
Guess women change men all the time.
I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about love, passion. Like the passion you have for proving extraterrestrial life. Do you believe that that passion can change your very nature? Can make you shape-shift from a man into something other than a man?
What exactly has your brother told you about me? Mr. Dales, if you and your brother have really known about this bounty hunter and plans for colonization for the last 50 years, why the hell wouldn't you have told anybody?
Nobody believed me.
Well, I would have believed you.
You weren't right.
Not right? Let me tell you something. I've been ripe for years. I am way past ripe. I'm so ripe I'm rotten. This cuts to the very heart of the mystery of what I've been doing with my life for the past 10 years.
Oh, the heart of the mystery, the heart of the mystery. Ah, there you are. Mr. Mulder, maybe you'd better start paying a little less attention to the heart of the mystery and a little more attention to the mystery of the heart. You got it done?
What is this?
This little fellow goes by the name of Pete Rosebud. If you keep pumping coffee money into him, he'll tell you a story about baseball, aliens, and bounty hunters.
You feel like a child.
Perfect. That's exactly the right place to start from then. Now, the first thing you gotta know about baseball is it keeps you forever young.
Exley? Mr. Exley, my name's Arthur Dales. I'm an employee of the Roswell Police Department.
Am I broken a lobster?
You stole. Second baseman, third inning. I'm a witness. Officer, I seen that kid. He's 50 bases this year.
No, sir, you haven't broken any laws. Not one. I've been assigned by my superiors to protect you against certain parties.
I'm the one need protection from certain parts. Exit. Give there by air.
I appreciate your concern, sir, but I can't myself.
But Mr. Exley, I'm not a big sports hero like yourself, sir, and I really don't have an opinion on Negroes, or Jews, or communists, or even Canadians and vegetarians for that matter, but I cannot stomach the murder of a man of any persuasion or any color being flaunted and solicited in my town. Not on my watch. So you can be safe with me in a cell down at the precinct, or you can be safe with me here on the bus. Seeing as how this is still America, you're free to choose, sir. Who's this?
Hey, Officer Davis, you a decent man, ain't you? I try to be. The fellas feel like us will treat us better if you got us A1 uniforms like you to play in.
Yeah. You could change your name from the Roswell Grays to the Roswell Black and Blues.
What's the matter? You look like you ain't never seen a black man before.